Hey guys, it's Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell for you. This is going to be another quick and easy card for our mystery case theme this week. Yesterday we did the card where we used the 3x4 panel, right? And we could get 12 from a sheet. Today we're going to use a 4x4 panel. Okay, so you could get 9 from one sheet, or if you have you could do that, but then I'm also going to use 3/4 of an inch. A lot of times we'll cut our paper down and we'll have maybe an inch or an inch and a half at the end where we have a long strip, kind of like I have with this copper piece. So sometimes I take those pieces and I cut them so I can use them as an inside embellishment as well. So this one is a 4x4 on the front, but then if you have any of this left over, you could use it on the inside. So let's go ahead and make our quick and easy card. So again, this comes from the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper, and it's Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to mount that on another piece of Mossy Meadow. So this is 4x4 and my mount is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And as you know, our cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So look what's going to happen. I'm going to clear some space. I'm going to add this piece to the front of my Very Vanilla card. Now, I could have made my card Mossy Meadow, right, my whole base, and then I could have lined it with a Very Vanilla. But Very Vanilla, you can get the thinner cardstock with less expense than thick colored cardstock. So if you want to save a little money, I advise you make your card bases out of the neutrals, and then if you want a solid front, just go ahead and cover it. Okay, so there's my 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now I've got my 4x4. I'm just going to adhere this in the center of that square. Now you could pop that up on dimensionals, but it's not super thick, so I don't want it to be flimsy. So I'm just going to put that right down in the center. Okay, so that's all framed. Now I have my stamp from the Paper Pumpkin box that just came in the mail. So I'm going to use the Merry Christmas sentiment from the box right here on the bottom of my card. So I'm using Mossy Meadow, it's coordinated color. And I'm just going to stamp it down here like so. Okay, quick and easy card, just like that. If you want to add a little more embellishment and you have some of the coordinating copper foil, okay, when I bought my paper I bought a package of copper foil just so I would have it to add as different embellishments. I'm going to add a strip just along the bottom, kind of like a belly band, but kind of as a separator too between the two pieces. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I would add it to the back of that, but I'm going to go ahead and add it right here because my piece is long and I'm going to have to trim it off. So I don't want to have extra adhesive on my strip. I want to be able to just trim it clean. So I'm just going to put this down, overlapping on the bottom of my card, and I'm just going to hold and press that for a second for that adhesive to get to know its new spot. Then I can just come around, flip my card over, and trim off the edge. Really, trim off the edge. There we go. Alright. So I had a quick and easy card where I just mounted the square on the square, stamped it, but if you want to add a little embellishment, I just added a little bit of copper foil. Okay, so now for the inside, right? The inside of our card. We're going to first add a sentiment. So the front says Merry Christmas. The inside, let's write Joy to the World. Those are also stamps in here. So I've got a big joy and then to the world. So I'm going to use my paper here to line up my words as best I can and get my joy in place. Okay, so I'm just going to take this one off my block and I'm going to mount those And then I'm going to ink them up and stamp it right there. Excellent. Okay, so that worked out really well. So I have the front of my card, I have the inside of my card, right? Then remember I said about those little pieces of our 12 by 12, ½ inch, 1½ inch, 3/4, whatever we have left of. You could just add this to the inside, right? And that would add a little bit of embellishment. I thought about maybe mounting it to a piece of Mossy Meadow so that it would mimic the front. Let's see how that looks. I want to mimic it. Yeah, let's mimic it. Okay, so I'm going to add adhesive there, and I'm going to add adhesive here. So I'm going to put this one down first. So I need to be right in the fold and right along the bottom. And then I want to put this on there. Okay, and now I have my card. Quick, simple, couple of layers, some coordinating color and cardstock and ink, favorite stamp set, and you're good to go. All right, everybody, there is another example of a quick and easy card for this week's mystery case. So enjoy, make some fun cards. Remember, your cards don't have to be holiday cards this week. They can be any themed card you want. Just make them quick and simple. That's the idea. All right, so have some fun stamping, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.